Alright, I'm back with the grand final. It's going to be Massa versus Tween versus Bergie versus znik. We are starting the match now, where the first map will be sometimes things get whatever by short. Tween with the world record 59.833. And here we go, the first round. The difference in the grand final is that we are playing to points limit 120. Still with finalist mode though, but yeah, that means that the match will be slightly longer, 20 minutes or so. And off we go in the first round, following Bergie, who will drop down to 4th place, 700s behind his teammate Massa. Then we got Tween, of course, from Asuba, and znik from BX3. Will be 1700s behind, but not anymore. Massa will drop down. Tween takes over the lead ahead of znik. And Bergie will pass znik with better speed. Or will he? No, he will not. znik fights back and still is at that 2nd place, but pretty far behind Tween though. Seems to want to get a better start to this match than the previous one, the semi-final, where he had a really bad start. He was very close to not reaching this grand final actually. Leo was finalist ahead of him, but Tween was able to win a couple of rounds and is again in a grand final, and now in the league with 10 points. znik at 6, Massa at 4 and Bergie at 3. Oh, Massa will hit the wall hard, then proceeds to go backwards for a moment. Meanwhile, we have znik and Tween battling it out for 1st place. Bergie is 1300s behind. Can still catch up though with a good 2nd half. It's gonna be tough as he continues to lose time here. Now 3600s behind. No, it's gonna be between Tween and znik for 1st place, and I think Tween did clip the wall. Bergie will pass him, not Massa though, he's over 10 seconds behind. So instead we're gonna have znik winning this round, point 30 ahead of his countryman Bergie, both are from Norway. Tween from Slovakia and Massa from Germany. So with that, we got znik in the lead with 16, Tween with 14, Bergie at 9 and Massa at 7. Starting the 3rd round, also another difference in the grand final is that we are now playing 4 rounds on each map instead of 3. And we see there he is, znik with an early mistake. So Bergie has fallen down a bit. It's the 3rd behind Tween and Massa. It's very important to exit this turn here with good speed, or Tween and Massa does do it well and extend their lead slightly over Bergie. Good turn there from Massa, went really close to the wall. Oh, Bergie will flip the wall. Let's follow this fight for 1st place between Massa and Tween. Massa having the advantage, and he will keep that 1st place all the way to the end. Point 28, 10 hundreds ahead of Tween. So we have 1 more round left to be played on this 1st map. Tween back in the league with 20, 1 point ahead of znik, 3 points ahead of Massa, and 7 points ahead of Bergie. Oh, Massa again crashing at this section. Massa, who had a, in contrast to Tween, he had a really good start to the quarterfinals. He dominated, and we see Bergie, his teammate, dropping down, so Massa can take 1 position. but he's still miles away from Tween and znik. Tween actually having an 1100 lead over znik. It's gonna be more now. 16. Both these players have been in many finals in ESL Go4. I think znik was in every grand final in December. And I think he took 4th place in every single one of them as well. Point 21 by Tween will reward him with 10 points. And he's up to 30. znik at 25, Massa at 21, and Bergie at 16. Moving on to the second map. Bergie wants to skip the warm-up. We'll see if the other players agree. I personally would not mind. Tsukikage Maika is the second map, made by Coasters, and Kronos got the world record with a time of 56.321. Looks like the players will skip the warm-up, so we are right back into it. Good luck and fun. Following the current leader, Tween, has had a much better start to this match. And Tween is one of those players who always seem to perform the best in the grand finals. Might not play as well in the matches before, but when it matters the most, Tween is usually the most focused. You see znik with the worst start, 1900s behind the rest. Bergie at 3rd, behind Tween and Massa. So we're back up on road again, and we see Massa getting a slowdown. Bergie can take over 2nd place. Tween looking good in the top. Although these last couple of turns are very tricky. Even the last one. Oh, Bergie goes too wide, hits the wall. znik will pass it. Will Massa also? Yes. Critical mistake there from Bergie. Drops down from 2nd to 4th. Still below 20 points at 19. Massa at 25, znik at 31, and Tween at 40. And oh, znik said he needs to restart the game. Alright, so we'll have a small break. And in the meantime, we can take a look at the rankings. So here's the monthly ranking for this month. We see that Tween is the one in the league with 175 points, so top 8 will advance to a monthly final. We got one more weekly cup after this, and Tween in this grand final as well, so he will have enough points for sure. Massa at 3rd with 115, he will also be in the top 8. Bergie also already in top 8 and will get, of course, at minimum 40 points in this grand final. So, and also znik, who is just ahead of him. So yeah, all 4 players here will most likely also advance to the monthly final. And znik is still disconnected, seemingly having some issues. He's trying to resolve. And there he is. So znik is back on the server, and we will continue this grand final. Go, go. Seems like znik had some lag problems. Hopefully it's fixed now. Seems to not have affected him that much. He's at 2nd place. Doing pretty good in this grand final so far. Alright, first round. He finds himself at 4th place, but not anymore. Massa will back down after a mistake. Also Tween with a small mistake allows Bergie to go up in the lead. And yeah, sorry if I'm sounding a bit differently. I am actually kind of sick right now. Coughing a lot. Trying to mute it, so hopefully you haven't heard me cough. Bergie still keeping that lead. 2600 ahead of znik. Massa will go up to 3rd place, passing tween. And good speed. He can maybe pass znik as well. No, he will not. Good time from Bergie. Gives him 10 points. And tied now with Massa, 29 points each. znik at 37 and tween still in lead with 43. Oh yeah, this means that we, since znik left the server, I guess that means we will have one less round on this map. Because they had to retire the round, so... This is the final round, and Massa will crash into the wall. In the meantime, we got tween in the lead. Bergie at 2nd, znik now at 2nd, will pass Bergie. Good turn there from znik. Might be able to overtake tween. Yes, he will. But not for long. Tween strikes back. And he still got the advantage going through the last couple of turns. Good speed from tween. And he will take those 10 points. 0.77, great time. Also by znik. Then Massa and Bergie a bit further behind. So the current score is now tween with 53, znik at 43, Massa at 33 and Bergie at 32. It's still a pretty close grand final. None of the players have really took the command. Great couple of turns there from tween. Went from 4th place to 1st. Oh, and did Bergie maybe get a no drift there or something? He will drop down to 4th place by good speed though, can pass znik. Massa at 2nd, tween in the lead with 20 hundreds. Massa, who looked unstoppable on this map in the quarterfinals, not really showing that same performance in this grand final. Also did well in the semi-final. But what matters most is the grand final, and Massa made a huge mistake in the end. znik and Bergie will pass him, and meanwhile tween with 0.61. That's a great time. And after 2 maps played, tween at 63, znik at 49, Bergie at 36, and Massa also at 36. And I believe we will skip the warm-up again. Yes, it was a mistake because Massa, there was really no reason to drive over the border there. He couldn't catch up to the other players, so that makes it a mistake. You gotta be aware of your opponents and what you can do and what you can't in every situation. So that's what I mean with a mistake. Anyways, we are skipping the warm-up, so good luck and fun. And this is definitely Massa's favorite map. So I would not be surprised if you see Massa catching up to the others a lot here, and we already see him taking a comfortable lead here in the start, and then he hits the wall. So he's down to 4th place. znik takes over the lead, Bergie at 2nd, tween at 3rd. Oh, suddenly Bergie slows down. Not sure what happened there. Might have hit the wall. Tween can go up to 2nd place, but still behind znik. With 500s, can he nail the last turn? He could maybe overtake him as well. Here comes tween, and he will do so. Great finish from tween. Defeats znik with 200s. So Tween up to 73 points now. Znik at 55, Bergie at 40, and Massa at 39. As we start the second round. Bergie with the best start. Good speed there from Massa. Another good turn from Massa, so he goes up in the lead. But it's a really close pack of players, but not anymore since Massa flips the wall. Bergie up in the lead instead, ahead of Znik, and then Tween. Oh, small bump there from Tween, but still keeping that second place. Goes for a wider line here, and will he pass Znik again? Yes, he will. So, great ends from Tween. Good time there also from Bergie. It's up to 50 points. Massa at 42, Znik at 59, and Tween at 79. No early mistakes here. Bergie at the bottom, Tween at the front. Ooh, yeah, Bergie went a bit too wide there, will clip the wall. And so is dead last. Tween in the lead, can't take another 10 points. Oh, and Massa hits the wall. Huge bug from Massa. Looks like Tween's gonna win this one. Znik at second. Once again. Point 10 by Tween, great time, also from Znik. And the current score is Tween at 89, Znik at 65, Bergie at 53, and Massa at 46. So yeah, Tween is kind of running away with this one. Definitely have seen this one, this in the past as well. And Massa with an early mistake here again. It's not really his normal self. Played so much better on this map in the quarters and the semis. But yeah, not really doing so good now. He's at 4th place. Only gonna get 3 points in this round. And it's once again between Znik and Tween for 1st place. Now Znik having the advantage, but as we have seen, Tween got some killer endings. So we can definitely take 1st place still. Very different trajectories from the players here. Znik keeping that 1st place, and this time it's gonna be enough. 0.24, Tween 0.63, Bergie 101.07, and Massa 101.40. And we'll skip another warm-up here, I'm sure. As we are back on sometimes things get whatever. Yep, good luck and fun. Tween in the lead with 95, Znik is 75, Bergie at 57 maybe? Yes, and Massa at 49. Playing to 120 as mentioned before. Oh, and Massa again dropping down in the start. Maybe having a hard time concentrating. Now the crash. And then looks like both znik and tween had trouble getting past that high turn to the left. So Bergie is now 6600s ahead of tween. And we'll probably win this one. Get some well-needed points. We'll catch up a lot. .61 by Bergie. Alright, tween is over 100 points now. znik at 79, Bergie at 67 and Massa at 52. And who was that? It was Bergie this time. Oh, and then Massa crashing as well. Two Dignitas players at the bottom. We got znik and tween at the front, but tween with a pretty good lead. Not anymore though. Good couple of turns here from znik. Puts him maybe at first place. Let's see after this turn. Yes, he will have a bit more speed than tween. Good exit from tween. Gets him a lot of speed, and then znik clips the wall. So tween will have no trouble winning this one. .61. Not really any good times here, but matters is your position. And tween is up to 111 points. If he wins the next one, he will be finalist. znik at 85, Bergie at 17, Massa at 56. And yeah, this is pretty much the same grand final as we've seen in the past. Tween is completely dominating right now. Not giving any chances to the other players. And it's not really driving that good, I want to say. It's just that he might maybe be a bit more stable. Not really making much mistakes here and always setting solid times. And that's definitely a recipe for success in Trackmania. And once again in the lead here. 1700 ahead of znik. Both Massa and Bergie are far behind. And yeah. Oh! Whoa! That was a huge crash from tween. Where did that come from? And he's on his back. He's not gonna be able to finish this one. Did I really just do that? You write in the chat. Yeah, that was quite unnecessary. He had a massive lead. Instead of 10 points and being finalist, he gets 0 points and still at 111. Alright, so here's the final round of this map. See if tween can become finalist now. Sometimes those big mistakes can affect the players in the next round. Might feel a bit more nervous. And yeah, tween. Oh, that's a good turn though. He goes up to second place. Massa will crash. znik in the lead. 1200s. Bergie with better speed than tween, so might be able to pass him. Coming up to the final turn, znik still in the lead, tween getting closer, but it's not gonna be enough. And znik will deny tween that finalist status. Still in a very good position though, 117 points. znik at 105, Bergie at 80, and Massa at 63. And we'll skip the warm-up again. In the meantime though, I can take a look at the overall ranking. As I mentioned in the start of this cast, first place after all the ESL Go4 Cups will win a paid spot to the French Land Gamers Assembly, which will take place in April. And we see here that Tween is also topping this ranking out of Saber and then Massa. And if he wins this grand final, he will get 100 points. So he will be at 455. So Tween looks to be the winner in the full ranking. Although there are many more cups left to be played, February and March. So that's gonna be 8 cups, and then we got one more cup in this month as well. I'm not sure if there's gonna be any cups in April though. Not sure actually when Gamers Assembly takes place, but I guess we'll find out. Anyways, we are live into the first round of Tsukikage Maika by Coasters. Massa in the lead, Tween at second, Bergie at third, and znik at fourth. Tween basically just needs to finish this run and he will be finalist, but he still wants to be ahead of as many players as possible, because that will deny them points. So he will go up to first place here. Nice second half from Tween. Close battle though with Massa, who have more speed, and then goes too wide and hits the wall, and Tween will take first place with a time of 56.83. znik also with a time under 57.90, and Tween is finalist. znik though at 111 points, so he can also be finalist if he wins this one. So actually znik giving Tween a pretty good fight, although Tween of course would have been finalist already had he not crashed in the previous map. So that definitely gave znik an opportunity here to deny Tween the win, but Tween in the lead now. Is he on his way to win another ESL Go4 Weekly Cup? Looks to be the case. Great speed though from Massa. Catching up rapidly, and will also overtake him. Great stuff from Massa. But still got these last couple of turns left. They are definitely not very easy, and we do see Massa crashing, and that's gonna mean that Tween will take home this cup. So he will get 100 points. Up to 275 in the monthly ranking, and then in the full ranking 455 points now. So well deserved. Tween wins, and now we'll continue this grand final to determine second and third place. znik still not finalist, but yeah, it seems like znik will finally avoid that fourth place. Usually znik always takes fourth place in the grand finals, but now, I mean, he could still take fourth place I guess, but it's gonna take a lot. He looks pretty determined here to avoid that fourth place this time. Really close round actually. Massa and Bergie will both pass him in that turn. Risky line from Massa, driving over the border. Bergie did not. Builds up more speed as well. Oh, what znik on his back! Oh, it's gonna fall down. No, he will not. So he will still be able to reach finally. The Massa hits the side of the finish, and he lands on his back. Can he do some RPG skills here? Yes, he will. And he will take second place. Great turtling from Massa, as it's called. Driving on your back like that. So yeah, znik is now finalist, Bergie at 97 and and Massa at 73. So znik will have to win to secure his second place, and I believe you get 75 points to take second, something like that. But right now he's at third place, pretty far behind Massa as well. We have to rely on mistakes. He will pass Bergie though. Great turn there from znik. Oh, and Massa makes a mistake, and also Bergie! Both Dignitas players hitting the hole, and znik is gonna take second place. Drives backwards into the finish as well. That's how you do it. Yeah, sorry for not being able to keep my voice intact. I am actually kind of sick. But yeah, znik will take second place. Finally avoiding that fourth place in a grand final. And now we'll move on to the next map to determine third place as well, and also fourth place. So the last map will be Moon Dust by Nevermind. So now it's essentially a 1 versus 1. And okay. Alright. So Massa retired, it looks like. And Bergie also retires. Interesting. Alright, there we go. Starting normally now. I think, both Bergie and Massa are pretty much into the top 8 now, so this doesn't mean too much for them. Probably not taking it too seriously. It's a close round so far. Massa, I would say, definitely got the upper hand on this map. His favorite, as mentioned before, and this mid section especially is where he excels, I think. Suddenly 1300 ahead of Bergie. It's a good turn though from Bergie, catches up a lot, but still Massa with the advantage, and then goes too close to the wall, and Bergie will take first place instead. And Massa actually retired that one. Bergie up to 113, still far ahead of Massa, who's only at 73. Oh, and early mistake there from Massa, who retires, so yeah. Not too exciting here in the end of this grand final. Bergie will reach finalists now, and then I wouldn't be surprised if Massa simply just retires the next round. I guess in the meantime I can mention that later tonight at 8 PM CET I will be casting Team Acer versus VX3 in ESL CPS 14, and this is a very important match actually. For those who don't know, Team Acer is actually not in the top 4, meaning they are not into the playoffs, and we only got 2 more play days left to be played. So Team Acer kinda needs to win against VX3 if they want to get into the top 4. So it should be very exciting. Definitely tune in. Start at 8 PM CET. Alright, so Bergie is finalist. Massa still at 73 points, and yeah, they will drive backwards. I guess that's might as well make some entertainment out of it. Massa with Bergie with a better start, but Massa going inside of the pole. Crazy strat from Massa puts him at first place. 2500 ahead of Bergie. That was insane. Oh, and Bergie, he brakes for some reason. That's not what you want to do when you drive backwards. So Massa is gonna have a huge, massive lead here, 3 seconds ahead of Bergie. I don't see Massa losing this one unless he decides to randomly retire or something just before the finish line. That's my I'm gonna predict that that's gonna happen. We'll see though. Bergie continues to lose time now, 4.5 seconds behind. Maybe using that brake too much. Not really going too quick though, so not really needed, I think. And Bergie has retired, so yeah, I guess Massa will win this one. Unless he retires too. So we might be here for a long time. Slowly but surely, Massa on his way to win this round. Nice time. So Massa up to 83 points. This time they will not drive backwards though. Oh, and Massa is out. And retires this. No, he's not retired actually. So will this be it? I think Bergie took third last week. Massa took second maybe. He will once again get a lot of points. Another mistake there from Massa, so it's up to Bergie now. Can he do it? Pressure is insanely high. Bergie on his way, he's gonna go backwards. And Massa as well. Seems like they don't want to finish this match for some reason. Alright, there we go. Bergie is gonna take it. Third place, Massa will get fourth. But the winner though is Tween, who definitely deserved it. Although znik did give him a pretty good match, who will take second. And then again, Bergie will take third ahead of Massa. That's gonna be it. Thanks everyone for watching. GG.